Now this is a story all about how my life got flipped, turned upside down, and I'd like to take a minute, just sit right there. I'll tell you how I became a parent. Well, you don't want to hear how I became a parent, but we all know how that works. Hey, guys, friends, and family. I wanted to start out this year and kind of reset with raising kingdom kids because I guess truthfully I want to make sure that it's something that we all still find valuable and want to do. And before you make that decision, I want you to hear our heart on what the whole point of it is. And I think if we look back, it wasn't started intentionally necessarily, but I think it was good and something that naturally formed in terms of a group of people that were kind of doing life together, had kids around the same age, and had similar values, beliefs, and ways that we wanted to raise our kids, certainly with some little variations in there. But ultimately, I think at the end of the day, and I've talked to all of you about this in different conversations, but all kind of coming down to the same thing, is that it seems like we're all okay with, in moments, having each other kind of raise our kids. Or maybe a better way to put it is, if it takes a village, you want to be intentional about who that village is. And we are honored to be part of your village. And I hope you feel the same way about us. And if you don't, that's totally fair. And we have our own little bit of crazy that we'll take ownership in and we're working on. But we love you and we love your kids. And we can't say that about very many people. So there were some great things last year about raising kingdom kids, and it was good. Our summer retreat was really cool. Kind of an impromptu thing, but kind of became, in my mind, an official Raising Kingdom Kids retreat that I look forward to doing again in the future. And the evenings, the nights being together on our Friday nights that we did. And, you know, I remember being there when Everett took off from his dad's house. That was cool to be part of that while Richie's were going through that. And just all of us have, I think, gone through stuff together. And I think there was good. And I think there was I think we got a little bit lazy. And I'm just speaking for myself in terms of, I know we were all committed to our parenting and did great, and that has nothing to do with raising kingdom kids. Whether we do this together or not, we'll all still be great parents, obviously. But we didn't all necessarily commit. There were things that came up, but I do feel like, for us at least, the time is valuable. And here's my thoughts for 2023. I think I can do better at making the time more intentional. So what I'm thinking is, I would like, and this is an invitation for each of you to continue, and if this doesn't fit in your life and with your family anymore, then that's totally fine. And I want you to be honest and upfront with that with us, because that's what this is all about. But if it is, and if you still find value in that, but feel like it could be better, that's kind of where I'm at. And I would like to take this year to be more intentional. And we've had little snippets of conversations about it in terms of what could we do to really feel like when we're getting together, it's not just hanging out and playing, because we do enough of that, frankly. Like, we have birthday parties and things like that. That's cool. But what if we truly took that second Friday of the month, or third Friday, or whatever it is, and we're more intentional about it, about our children's hearts, about our parenting, about their spiritual growth, their character. And, you know, it's still, my thought is still let the kids play, but we've had some good conversations with us as parents. I think that's especially key. You know, it's kind of call it a group therapy, a support group for parents that are trying to raise conservative kids in a very liberal world. And but also taking those Friday evenings and making sure our kids aren't just playing, but maybe we have things that we do to help grow their spiritual development. I know Mark and I had talked about briefly, you know, what if we took some time and all together helped teach our kids how to listen for God's voice, how to really understand Scripture, how does God speak, you know, all those different things that we together all have different skills and that we can do. And I'd love for us to do that together this year. I know my kids need that. I believe all of ours do. And if we put our heads together and our hearts together, I think we can come up with something pretty awesome. So this is an invitation to continue, but better and more intentional. And again, if this doesn't fit, just let us know. I don't want it to feel like an obligation at all. I want it to feel like this is valuable for our kids and our future and development and foundation for who they're becoming. And so text me back directly or in this group. I'd love to be in this group thread, maintain the conversation. And if you have thoughts, questions, or are passionate about something when it comes to raising Kingdom of Kids, please, please, please share. I love you guys. Talk to you soon.